Hey, how you guys doing today? Someone asked me recently why I don't stand or kneel when I'm at Mass. And the reason for that, months ago, well, actually, it was years ago now, when I first went blind, I was um, I was standing in my living room, and I noticed that everything that I was looking at started like pulling away. Like it's getting like further away from me, and I can't figure out why. And then I noticed that there was something hard against my shoulder, and there was something cold against my head. And I couldn't figure out how that was. And I reached back behind me, and my head had hit the wall, and my shoulder had also hit the wall and the floor. And ultimately, what I did is that I broke my tailbone. I fell, but I couldn't tell that I was falling. It's almost like I was watching everything third person, and I just fell. And then that marked a time, that was like 2012 and 2013, that I would fall regularly. I would take a header forward, or I would fall to the right or to the left or backwards. And I went to my doctor, this is down in Florida, and I couldn't understand, why am I falling? I have never had this problem unless I was drunk or on a lot of drugs. Never just had this problem randomly where I just fell for no apparent reason. And my doctor explained that the information that was going into my eyes and then into my brain, because I had gone blind, so the information going into my brain is, why are your legs so stiff? My brain wasn't functioning properly because my vision wasn't functioning, and my body didn't know that I was standing up. So, not knowing I was standing up, my legs would relax, and then I would fall. As a result, I broke my tailbone in 2012, and let me tell you, that takes a long time to heal. I broke my coccyx, and things they can do for that is they can replace it, but I don't think I had Medicare at that time, and I couldn't afford to have surgery on it. By the time I had Medicare, my coccyx had healed. I mean, it took 3 or 4 years total, and it hurt all the time. And there was a lot of offering it up. So hopefully, I brought a lot of people into the kingdom of God with my broken coccyx. It was one of the most painful things I've ever done. And but as a result of that, my balance and equilibrium is almost always off because I went blind. So when I would be at Mass, if I even if I just stood up, I could fall forward or to the side or backwards because my legs would not be accepting. I would have to be walking. For that's the only thing. My brain still seemed to be like, what's going on? What are we doing? But we do appear to be, our legs are moving. So possibly we're walking or standing. But standing up and kneeling does not work for me, and I'll just fall randomly. So as a result of that, I sit all the way through Mass except when I go up to take the Eucharist. Then I can walk up there because that's not really a problem. However, because of that, I announced in another video that I was trying to raise money for eSight and getting the eSight glasses for myself. That would be one of the things that I would be very excited, that if I got the eSight glasses, that I could then stand and kneel at Mass because my eyes would register that I was in Mass and that I could see. And that would be another joyous thing, is to be able to see everyone at Mass and be able to see Jesus up in front of me. And that would be just thrilling to me, to be able to. And so many churches are just incredibly beautiful, and I no longer get that. I'm in a building, that's pretty much all I know, and I can't see the statues or the icons or the paintings or the tabernacle. I still on occasion I do get to see Jesus at the front, but I don't get to see everything else. And it would be beautiful to be in some churches are just so incredibly ornate, and the tabernacles in some of them are just amazing. I mean, they've got to be amazing because Jesus lives there, but I no longer get to see that kind of stuff. And so it would be awesome to be able to see all that again. And so anyway, this was my first video of the day, and I hope to be shooting a few more today. God bless you. Thank you very much for tuning into this video.